Bladesmiths, welcome to the Forge. Today, you'll be working with this. Clean slates of steel. Good luck, Bladesmiths. Your 3-hour forge time starts now.
For my stack, I want to set the welds by hand. I don't want to mess with a power hammer until I know it's all stuck and welded good.
That's a lot of frenetic energy with that hammering.
He's 20.
Yeah. he's got it in the...
Say no more.
Once I get my weld set, the first thing I do is jump right on the power hammer. I want to get it drawn out so I can start cutting a pattern into it.
Look at this billet.
Good-looking billet already.
You know, Jeff's been making plate armor for 30 years.
Making plate armor is tough.
Difficult part of making this knife for me is understanding the volume of steel I need, because combining steels of various thicknesses in one piece is not something that I usually do.
Jeffries is looking knife-sized.
Yeah, I like to see him move it a little quicker. Now it's getting there.
I've got a big whopping hunk of steel that I don't need because I want a nice, delicate knife. So I need to get it thinner. The power hammer and the press.
John Francis has a lot of metal there.
A lot of metal.
I really overestimated the amount of steel for the blade length I need. I was struggling a little bit, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Clock's ticking down a little bit faster than I would like.
That's more material than you would need to make a longsword. And at this point, he's fighting it.
So I decided to go over to the chop saw and just whack off the tip, give myself a little bit of head start with the slanted tip already. Still really thick at this point, but I'm thinking I can go to the grinder and hog off a lot of material with the big belts on there.
I know I've got multiple layers of steel that I need to show off, and the best way to do that is with a ladder pattern.
But he hasn't cut the ladder pattern deep enough. So when he forges that out and then grinds it, he'll have a ladder pattern up near the spine of his blade, but down on the body of his blade, there won't be anything there.
Now, I have to get that tip shaped and get the whole thing shorter.
2 hours has elapsed, leaving you 60 tiny little minutes to finish your work.
The other competitors are somewhat ahead. I'm taking my time because I want to make sure that I get this billet right.
Oh, is he gonna fold that?
I want to fold it over on itself to give me additional Damascus pattern. If it doesn't work, then I'll probably have problems finishing this blade.
Look at Michael's billet. It opened up pretty significantly.
I try to fold it over, but I realize
It ain't gonna do it.
it's not going to weld together.
Oh, man.
It looked like it wasn't very clean. When I do it, I get on there aggressively with a brush, flex the whole thing, then fold it over.
This knife does not have to be terribly thick, so I can go ahead and lose a little bit of steel.
Doesn't have enough volume there anymore.
I'm gonna go ahead and do what I need to do to get some length out of it, because I need to get this thing ground and I need to get it quenched.
That's a very bright blade right there.
I'm guessing he's going in for the quench.
This is the one thing in the challenge that you can't always control. This is where you could lose the entire blade and have to start over.
Up and down agitation from
That's
JD.
good, yeah.
You can't always control the steel, especially pattern welded steel. You could get all kinds of warps with the different steels contracting at different rates. You never exactly know what's gonna come out of the quench. It looks okay, so I'm fairly happy with how it went.
All right.
That was
Hey,
a
quench.
quench.
And I don't hear any ping or anything like that, so it shouldn't have cracked. I don't have much time. I have to clean up the blade and start getting everything as smooth and flat as possible.
10 minutes!
I'm measuring 9 inches of blade, so it's time to quench.
Looks like Michael's getting ready to start quenching.
All right.
The heat treating is the soul of a blade.
Okay, well, let's see if it's a nice straight blade.
I feel great. There's no issues that I can see. I can go over to the grinder and do the finishing on this knife.
It's not a wide blade. It's not a heavy blade.
As long as it's a 9-inch blade, I'll be a happy camper. It does not look that big to me.
Really?
Look right there. The edge is super hot. The back is really nice. Going with a quench right there. There we go.
Jeff's quenched his blade.
Looks pretty flat from here. As far as I can see, everyone it looks like they have nice, clean blades. They've got a good design. You know, we've got 4 potential winners here.
Exactly.
I just hope we see all these patterns.
So Michael's etching.
Michael's in the edge.
Jeff?
Oh, Jeff's etching too.
JD is opening the edge.
Everybody etch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This round is over.
All right, Bladesmiths, your challenge was to forge 3 different types of steels and 3 different thicknesses into blades between 9 and 11 inches in length. Now it's time for the judges to take a look at your work. Jeff, you're up first.
There's a bit of a warp, but it's almost a grinder warp. It's like you took a little bit too much here, and then you compensated by rounding the tip around. Some cleanup work to do there. It's got a good feel already. It's just a lot of weight. But you've got a lot of steel still here to work with, and it's solid. And that's what I'd like to see.
Thank you.
JD, please present your blade to the judges.
Well, JD, it was a lot of fun to watch you out there. The whole idea of doing the diagonal ladder, that was a nice touch. The only issue, really, that I have is your plunge grind goes all the way to the top, and there's plunge grind lines at the spine. There's ways around that. They all involve a grinder.
John Francis, please present your blade to the judges.
Your steel here is beautiful. Overall, this feels really good in the hand. The sax is made for the test we're asking for. You've got an aggressive clip down here for a tip that's for puncturing, and an edge for slicing tomatoes.
Michael, you're up.
I really like that shape. But can we just hold on just a second? Michael, did you meet parameters?
The plunge line to the edge, it's 9 inches.
Okay, well, let's find out. It looks short to me. I'm a 1/4 inch short to the plunge grind.
Michael, your blade fails to meet parameters, and I have to ask you to please leave the forge.
It's easy to be an armchair quarterback, but believe me, this challenge is brutal. My advice for future contestants is use your ruler.